I'm an idiot. Just having a little fun. Out in the shop on this Friday morning. Still got a cold, but I'm surviving. Thought I'd do a quick one and talk about GLP's Regents Flake, since I started talking about that yesterday. This is a pretty good blend here. This one's from April of 17. It's got a nice bulge on it. But I still have some open from the same time period. Blend of red Virginias and the Izmir Orientals. It's got the Orientals Turkish, and it's got a little bit of Perique in it. Well, they say a little bit, but I pick up actually a pretty good bit amount of Perique. But getting to this, if you watched my video there the other day, I said Regents Flake and Temple Bar were the same blend, just the Temple Bar was the plug cut. And I'll do a review on it tomorrow. It's like a real thick brownie, almost like a cake. And you try ripping it apart, it's like leaf tobacco. If you haven't seen it, I'll show you. But I like them both, but I like the Regents Flake better. I thought it was easier to keep lit, and I think it's actually sweeter, but that's what I was saying. Mr. Pease was saying he couldn't believe it. He thought the Temple Bar was a lot sweeter, but I'm going to try to get back to making these videos under 5 minutes, because I know a lot of people are pressed for time, and I am myself, and I don't like watching a lot of times 20+ minute videos. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, but if you don't have the time. And most of this I'm just jibber jabbering anyway, giving my thoughts on a tobacco. But as like I said before, with the red ripe fruits, with that Virginia that I get, and I get, actually, like I said, I get a lot of spice out of this, even though there's not a lot of Perique in this. And what I really like about this blend, you get a lot of the floral, like almost like an incense note from all that Oriental that's in there, which I really like. Just an all-day great smoke. This is one that maybe a little bit more age would actually even be a little better. So other than that, I will say one more thing. I got a couple comments yesterday. If you look down my workbench there, I stated this before many times, but my shop's a 2-car garage, and in the wintertime when it gets really cold, we do put our vehicles in here a lot. So I had to build my workbench all the way around my garage so I could still pull my cars in. And that's all the space I needed anyway. I mean, I have a full-size workbench over there, but all the rest of the way around, it's like 2.5 feet wide. Well, a couple people seen my new shop vac sitting there yesterday on the floor, and underneath my workstations, I have 3 shop vacs, 16-gallon shop vacs with splitters on them, and they all go to a workstation. My lathes, my saws, my sanders, etc. And why I did it that way, if you talk to different people that have shops or pipe makers, myself, what I wanted to get the big upright tornadoes, or whatever they're called, them big industrial units to, you know, suck all the dust out of your shop, but I didn't have nowhere to put something like that big in my shop where I'd get my vehicles in here. So I come up with the 3 16-gallon shop vacs, rather than running that big unit hooked up to everything, running a continuous line. hooked up my shop vacs, which it works just as good. I mean, you know, the only pain is I have to go and clean each 16-gallon shop vac and get the filter out and clean it periodically instead of just the one big one. But other than that, I mean, they work fantastic. And I just turn them off and on when I'm using the workstation section, and that's it. So that was what that was sitting there for. I'm going to try to get another one done today. I go back to work Monday. And like I said, since I did this one today, and this tin's almost gone anyway, I'll go ahead and do my temple bar probably tomorrow or maybe Sunday. Talk to you boys and girls later.